Well, the blue blur is finally back in action on the TV screen as Drac and I take a look at Sonic Boom. Hi there, everybody. This is Shadow Blazer 3000.
And Drac 2326. So, it finally happened. We've been doing a lot of the speculation for most of the year, right?
Just about.
Because that's when the stuff revealed?
Yep.
I'm trying to think. Nothing happened in the previous year.
No.
So, Sonic Boom is now officially out on Cartoon Network.
And as well as on the Wii U, but here we're going to talk about the TV series today, at least the first two episodes.
Wii U and the 3DS, since their copies came out at the same time. So, yeah, we're here to talk about the first two episodes of Sonic Boom, as we said we would watch them. So I'm going to go ahead and let Alex start this off, because he's the Sonic fan. He's the person that they needed to convince that this was worthwhile.
Right. Well, Sonic is indeed back on the tiny TV screen once more for the Cartoon Network, as the series tie into the Sonic Boom game for the Wii U and 3DS has now hit the market. So has the short series. The episodes are split into 11-minute episodes, and they are quite shorter than probably we anticipated.
Yeah, that is. I mean, we were expecting full-on half-hour cartoons, and all of a sudden, look at that, boys and girls, it's 11 minutes long.
11 minutes. The episodes themselves, of course, are short and comedic bursts, little small stories, self-contained, and it's likely to be a very episodic adventure of the week style seen in previous shows such as Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. But it's not like a whole lot of people are going to be able to see it, because Cartoon Network has been making some really stupid decisions.
Yes, I think a lot of people probably know that this is on at 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 Central, and that means 5 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Which is ours. But, I mean, if you go to Pacific Time, that's 4 a.m. So, so let's go into the episodes themselves before we go into the Cartoon Network decisions, because overall, the episodes are fairly well done. The cast feels right. Every character has kind of their own unique traits to them. The only one that I was a little disappointed in is Amy, and that's just because, given the look that they were trying to give her, we thought we were going to get kind of a different kind of look, or a different kind of Amy. We weren't going to get an obsessive over Sonic kind of Amy.
She doesn't seem very the
first episode she kind of is. She wants to be a sidekick for somebody. But then the second one kind of redeems it in the fact that she tries to be, the roommate counselor, so to speak. And so I'm still kind of 50-50 on Amy. We only got to see the new character Styx in one episode.
Surprisingly, yes. She was only introduced in the second episode.
Yeah, that was a little surprising. Then we also had Knuckles, and oh my gosh, the stuff that Knuckles being an egomaniac, total right way to go with that, man.
That Knuckles is still an idiot.
Shut up!
All right, he is kind of still an idiot, but he's an egocentric idiot. I especially like how when he has a sidekick, he should name them Knuckles Jr. or Knucklina.
Knucklina.
I thought that was pretty funny that, he's kind of self-absorbed. Because now you could make the joke that he, is the big, bulky Hulk Hogan kind of character. And, well, those guys are kind of self-absorbed. So it works for Knuckles. Sonic is what you thought he would be.
Sonic is still Sonic. He's still very... I know a lot of people are saying Sonic's a jerk, but Sonic's always had the ego. He's always had the attitude.
He's always been
had
flippant.
the smugness.
He's always been flippant. So, in fact, that was kind of Sega's selling angle for the longest time, is that he wasn't a good, wholesome plumber. He was
the rad dad dude with attitude.
Exactly. So, and then also the new voice for him, because that sounds like a new voice.
It's been the voice he's had since Sonic Colors.
Then I do like where
Roger Craig Smith, who also cameoed in Wreck-It Ralph.
Then I do like what they've done with the character. He's very much as flippant as Sonic should be. Tails is a little disappointing. He is the genius of it. We knew that much, but I do like the fact that he's kind of the sarcastic genius. You know, like he knows that he's smarter than everybody else and,
Yes.
and throws it. And some of the best jokes I actually think in these episodes were done with Tails.
A lot of them were.
Yeah, because and he's giving me short-term memory loss.
And I have serious short-term memory loss.
Exactly, he's Dory from Finding Nemo. So right now, like, I don't think we have. I might be speaking for Alex. I don't have any problems with how these episodes turned out. They're short.
They're short,
but it's not bad that they're short. I just would like to see,
a full half-hour episode in establishing the world. Even though it's episodic adventure of the week, comedy situation of the week, still, I think this could have done with a half-hour series. So that is the one aspect I'm disappointed
on. Yeah, and I don't get why Cartoon Network did that or made that call.
I want to go back to Amy Rose for a minute, and I want to praise her voice actress, and I've suddenly forgot the voice actress now.
Yeah, because that's what happens to us now. Like I was trying to remember the guy playing Rom in Interstellar, and I couldn't remember his name.
Now I keep wanting to say Lisa Ortiz, but that was
that's
that was
Styx.
the 4Kids. No, that's not Styx.
Oh, okay.
That was Lisa Ortiz was the 4Kids era voice actor of Amy.
Okay.
But I do want to praise her because she finally stopped sounding like Minnie Mouse in Amy Rose's form and is actually acting now.
Yeah, she doesn't sound like a Minnie Mouse character. But she does still have that kind of girly feel to her.
Which is fine, because that's what Amy is.
Yeah.
It remains to be seen if any other characters will show up. Only the first 2 episodes have... And we've seen Knuckles, we've seen Amy, we've seen Styx, we've seen Tails.
We've seen the cowardly badger. I don't remember his name. The cowardly badger.
I don't even know who... Is that a recurring character that I'm not aware of?
He was part of the side character announcement. So,
okay. I forgot about that, actually.
So overall, these episodes, good on you guys. They were really good. We would just like to see a half hour, like, put 2 episodes together in a block.
Yes.
But I think the major problem that we have with it, and Alex may have to go on a rant here, is Cartoon Network's decisions with Sonic Boom. Because first of all, you're putting it on so early in the morning that sure, kids in New York are going to get up to watch it, but the rest of the nation
I don't think so.
Is not.
You know, Adam, I'm reminded of when I was a kid and waking up early to watch Sonic Sat AM, which was on at 6, but of course I was a kid then. It's a lot easier to get up in the morning when you're a little kid as opposed to an adult or teenager.
Well, and even then, I mean, still in those blocks, like Sat AM is a unique concept there, because like if you were looking at Fox at the time, all the relevant stuff, all the stuff that they knew were going to get ratings were put at like 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, boys and girls, Cartoon Network has done the same thing, and they've done it for the same reasons. So that's why I'm questioning the 4 or 5 a.m. block is really when you're trying to get rid of something. Like, for example, I'm a Gundam fan. They didn't want to show Gundam Seed on Toonami anymore. Where did they move it? 5 a.m. They didn't want to do Yu Yu Hakusho anymore. They moved it to 5 a.m. so nobody would watch. Or Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight. They didn't want anybody watching that. Guess where it went? So at this point, Cartoon Network, I gotta wonder, do you not want this series anymore?
I think it's quite clear that Cartoon Network has no interest in this. It's not an original product developed by them. It's animated by French animation studio, Oedo Production. So it's not an in-house Cartoon Network series, so they could care less about it.
I also wonder if the whole 11-minute cartoon is mandated by Cartoon Network.
It could be, but I could also see that coming from the producers of the series itself.
Well, if it came from the producers, then they would just put them together in a half-hour block.
I don't know, truly. There's really no information on that. And I don't know who...
Because with Cartoon Network, here's the thing. If you're going to put a commercial in between there, then it's roughly about as long as Squidbillies. Okay? And this is not an Adult Swim caliber show. Excuse me. It's not. It's not Adult Swim caliber. It's not really nasty. This is supposed to go to kids. Kids are not going to watch a 15-minute cartoon. they're going to go to another channel that has say, I don't know, SpongeBob that goes for a half hour and puts 2 episodes together.
You're absolutely right. I think that Cartoon Network is doing the series serious disservice. I hope that somebody like Nickelodeon might pick this up and actually give it a full proper treatment.
Well, we'll see what Cartoon Network does with it. I would actually encourage people at least get your TiVo recording it, because then I think that still counts as ratings. So get your TiVo, record these episodes, enjoy it while it lasts, but it really does feel to me like Cartoon Network does not want it.
Mm-hmm.
Like they are looking for reasons to relegate it off to Boomerang or to other networks they don't have to worry about. And that's a sad thing, because we were building up the hype for months, and Cartoon Network did for a little while and then stopped. My guess is they just looked at the reveals not getting too much news out of it and said, nope, we're not interested anymore. Which at that point, I would have just told you, don't do it. Just don't do it. But there you go, Cartoon Network. I don't know. Is there really anything else to add on the matter?
Well,
it's just disappointing.
Yeah. The series is great. The episodes are fun. They're exciting. They're adventurous. I think it's everything a young Sonic fan will want out of it.
Yeah. Even Styx, the one character that I was worried about, is really fun. Is really funny. Like, yes, she is the conspiracy theorist Badger, but they've taken a really nice little twist to that. The best one that I can remember, like in the episodes that we saw, was how her shadow was constantly following her around.
Yeah,
and
it's not like I'm paranoid or anything. Stop following me!
Exactly. So that was a really good joke there. But yeah, that's our viewpoint on Sonic Boom. Hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. Hopefully it does well on Cartoon Network, so they'll put it into a prime spot. But in the meantime, we'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. Thanks, guys, for joining us on yet another Sonic Boom update. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Hopefully we'll tune in again when we can actually give our impressions on the Wii U game, because I just got the Wii U game.
Yes.
I just need to get the Wii U.
Yes, so we will we'll give you our feedback on that, as well as, who knows, there might be an LP of it. That'll depend on Alex.
Oh, there'll be an LP of it someday.
All right, but in the meantime, we are Dragon Shadow, and this is our review of Sonic Boom.